Hi everyone, welcome back to another speed build with Frimlin. And I'm finally doing this bright, cheerful penthouse that I've been teasing on Twitter and in some of my videos. It is massive, and this is the start of it. I had to split the video up into at least two parts, maybe more, we'll see. So in this part, I'm just showing you the layout of all the walls. Basically, I went for a really big, monolithic, mirrored look. And now that I've finished it and finished it and playtested it, hey, I'm not sure that I did the right thing here. I mean, it's really big. It's like I'm not even using up all the floor space on this lot, but it's just so tall and bulky inside. it's really big, but it's really good as well. It's very luxurious, and I'm really pleased with the look of some of the rooms. Uh, I tried not to put too much of a dark look like my last penthouse, my Shuno Horizons. This time I went for a much brighter, cheerful look, and that was, what I was aiming for, and I think I've achieved it everywhere. Some of the like entertainment rooms and like this little nightclub, those places are a little dark. There's like black and white, but that's pretty much the extent of it. The rest of the rooms are very much white or light colors, and I have quite a light wooden floor throughout the house. I did change the shade in a couple of the rooms just to match the wallpapers, but it's the same it's the same floor type throughout the house because that looks best generally. I mean, even the bathrooms actually have the wooden floor and they've got a few mats on the floor. I just like the look. I didn't want to put down tiles. It can make it look a bit too much like a hospital sometimes. So the exterior walls and all the shell, as I call it, of the building take up about 10 minutes of this video, and then the rest of the video, around 5 minutes, 6 minutes or so, will be placing the interior walls. I made some very early design decisions about where I wanted the elevator access and the front door to be. And while I was playtesting last night, I actually decided that I'd probably made a mistake. So, though you'll see me create the front door and the entrance for the elevator, they don't stay like that after the end of the video, and even after the next video, the furnishing video, because it just wasn't working. Well, basically the door was considered an interior door, and it wasn't coming up as an option for the front door. And actually, the Sims were using one of these back doors that was never intended to be used as a front door. So, yeah, I just had to basically readjust everything, and the place where I put the elevator in this video is also where the front door will be. And in this video, you'll see the front door is placed one level below the elevator. Here we go, placing the elevator now. But yeah, I had to move it up and have it right next to the elevator to be able to make it work. So it meant that the room that I'd actually made as the entranceway was now basically defunct, and I had to repurpose it. So I spent a bit of time while playtesting last night to make it work better, and of course create a new entrance room. Basically, as you can see, the lift there now gets shifted over to the side, and the front door goes there. I wanted the elevator and the front door to be both perfectly centered, but it just wasn't going to be possible, so. But luckily, in a way, it's just such a small detail, but it's right in the center of the build as you look at it from the gallery, so a bit disappointed. But don't take my disappointment to mean that the build is broken in any way. It really isn't. It's perfectly fine. It's very big luxury build, and everything's fine. Okay, probably badly promoting myself now. Anyway, yeah, I'm actually really happy with it, but I think it's probably a bit too big because there's so many rooms inside, and there's so many different functions. Like, I like having a gym at home and like a sauna and that kind of stuff. But when you've got all that stuff in your building, I mean, sorry, in your home, there's really no reason to go out. I wish I had that in real life because I don't go out much as it is, and if I had all that stuff at home, whoa, I'd be stuck here. So I'm not sure if you noticed, but when I was doing the corners of the building, I did a little kind of, how would you say, I curved it in a certain way, and I replicated the same curvature of the walls of the corners for all the corners of the bigger part of the build, the bottom two floors. Um, I'm thinking of it like some kind of signature curve, or I can't think of a way of describing it because I really just don't know enough about technical terms for construction of buildings. But what I mean is the corners there, they don't just go in and out. They go in and out, and they go diagonal, and then they join up, and that's the same on all the corners. I just thought it gave it a bit more detail, a bit more interest, as I would say. And having non-square corners in your rooms and in your building is good, not just from the exterior but also from the interior, because you can have some really interesting angles, and that makes for really interesting screenshots when you're taking the screenshots at the end of playtesting. It just looks good if you're walking around as well, with your sim inside the building, and you're like, oh look, that looks nice from that direction. Anyway, so I have a whole rooftop thing going on as well. A little bit later in this video, I will show you my planned, or a very brief explanation of my planned layout for each floor, just before I do the internal walls for that floor. So hopefully you can see what I was thinking. I know at least one of my viewers likes slowing down my videos to watch how I place stuff. So I hope this one isn't too fast for you, so when you slow it down, it shouldn't be too jittery. Fingers crossed. I don't know what I was doing here with pillars, but for some reason none of the pillars actually matched up. Like the one on the second floor doesn't match with the floor below it. I couldn't twist them around to make them match. I think in the end they're all removed or something like that. The reason why I added those pillars or columns or whatever you want to call them is because of one of the aspirations. It requires, I think it's Mansion Baron or something like that. It requires you to have 20 columns in your house. So I thought if this is a really luxury build, it should have columns. Hey, I might go and add some columns in before I upload it. We'll see. But yeah, you can see I'm using the city living windows everywhere, and I've used those windows a couple of times in a build, and I really like them. They're kind of crazy, really, aren't they? But it's funny because when I was playtesting last night, I realized that this initial placement of them, I just plonked them down. I hadn't really thought about symmetry, which was supposed to be a signature part of the build. So later on, I actually flip half of the windows on the front to the other side, so they're symmetrical with the other part of the building. And this building is kind of like two giant peaks, like two pinnacles. So I've been trying to think of like names for it. And so my last building was Myshuna Horizons, so I couldn't touch Myshuna really, and I couldn't really touch Horizons again, although both of them I'd like to use again. And I've seen some other builds from other YouTubers, and obviously I don't want to have the same names as their builds, even if they seem appropriate. But there is some kind of like spires or pinnacles going on here. So maybe I'll do something like that. I've also sort of thought of using the name Uptown because it's in the Uptown district. That would probably work too. Still thinking about that. Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. So yeah, no video commentary this time. I don't know, I think sometimes thinking of being on the camera kind of puts me off doing a video, which I think would be really bad. So I thought it's best just to ignore it and do the commentary anyway. I might come and do some video commentary for the furnishing, but I find it quite tricky doing all the editing for video commentary because I'm just a bit too much of a perfectionist, and I think probably, if I was being honest, a lot of my videos that I've created with video commentary, I wouldn't have let out if I, hadn't forced myself to just release them. I just had to say, Ash, stop worrying, just upload it, it'll be fine. If I just keep making stuff and deleting it and then never sharing it, then, I wouldn't have a YouTube channel. I wouldn't need a YouTube channel. What's the point of having a YouTube channel if you're not actually filling it with stuff? So, yeah. Well, look, see inside for a little bit. So, I just want to talk about the layout before we get to the actual layout pics that I've got coming up. So, I wanted the central part, the very center of the build, to be the elevator and front door. And from there, the closest rooms you should get to should be things like the kitchen, dining room, lounge, decent bathroom has to be on the main floor with the front door, and some of the bedrooms. And then on floors above and below those floors, then you could have rooms that Sims are going to hopefully be using less often, like the gym. And I've made some what I call wellness rooms based on the wellness skill in game, so massage and sauna and that kind of stuff. And then there's also like a nightclub. Basically, one of these spires that we're looking at right now, I think it's the left one as we look at it. Yeah, the left one. The bottom floor of that, as in the third floor up, just to confuse you even further, the third floor is like a nightclub or something like that, and then the fourth floor is like an entertainment room with piano and karaoke and seats to eat food on, that kind of stuff. And then the very rooftops, I've got like a small barbecue area just to prepare food, not to eat it, because I want people to go down to the entertainment room to eat their food, all being well. And then I've got a gardening area and like a yoga area. Okay, here's the layout. And top floor, dining room, entertainment room, as I said, and also the master bedroom. The master bedroom obviously had to have really good views, but I wanted the best views to be on the other side of the building, with the rooms that I was probably going to be spending the most time in with multiple Sims, like the entertainment room, stuff like that, because Sims will be dancing and doing karaoke, and it just looks so great if while they're doing all that kind of stuff you can see out the window the beautiful view of San Myshuno. So yeah, just dividing the rooms up here for a master bedroom and the entertainment room. Most of this stays the same. The master bedroom does move around. Those massive doors I've got there, they go. Just basically it was taking up too much space in the room. They go on both sides, actually. So yeah, the next floor, the third floor, got entertainment room and 2 bedrooms. So at first I make a very small kind of corner room there, which will be where I have a bath. Because, you can't always have a bath in en-suites. I made these really thick stairs. I did the playtesting. I just got a bit frustrated with them, and also especially once I moved the front door, they were kind of getting in the way of certain things, so I ended up making them all, apart from maybe one, single width stairs. So the bulky ones that you see now don't stay. Oh, please bring us spiral staircases. That would have just been so brilliant here. It would have cut out a lot of really ugly stairwell stuff, like all this stuff that I'm doing now. And the result, I mean, it looks good because I just make it look as good as I could with how it is. But if there was some really beautiful spiral staircases there, it would be much smaller stairwell. Okay, so the second floor, kitchen, large bathroom, lounge. I didn't catch all the other stuff. But we shall see. So this is the the large bathroom going in with a couple of toilets, a couple of shower cubicles. Later on, once I move it around a bit, there's also a bath in there and a toddler potty. um, so this will be the main floor, or is intended to be the main floor with the front door on it. As you can see, you come down some stairs from the elevator. There's two sets of stairs going down to the front door. And that's because I wanted to have, like I said earlier, the front door centered in the view from the gallery. That changes. Those stairs go. That room that is like a part of the entrance room gets bigger, gains some sofas and other things. So on this side of the build, we've got a large bedroom and the kids' bedroom. And the kids' bedroom is actually 3 or 4 rooms all joined up. For example, the kids have their own ensuite, and if I remember correctly, they've got like a couple of showers, a couple of toilets, but I'm not sure straight off the top of my head because I like it if you've got like 2 kids. They don't have to compete for the equipment in the morning. So yeah, the bottom floor we've got like a gym, a wellness room or multiple wellness rooms, and what else? An art room. I've also put in like a Legacy Families trophy room, where you can keep all your collections on display. There's also a butler's bedroom down here eventually. It's very small and simple, but still pretty good. So the furnishing, which will be in the next video, and maybe the one after that as well, actually took a long time. My mother was still visiting for Christmas and New Year's, and she's gone now. But during that time, I found it quite hard to get some time to do some building, and also I just wasn't really feeling it on every day. So we'll see. Maybe I might have to do multiple videos, but I'm really looking forward to sharing that with you. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more videos. Take care and have a great day. Bye.